And here we are once again with a match for the ProDota2 non-pro league, and this is not just a match, this is going to be a best out of 3 between Beliebers and Duskbin, and this is the first game of the non-pro ProDota2 bracket system, because that's what we're in right now. We are waiting for everybody to load in. We had earlier that we were not loading in. So we'll see if we are actually going to be able to load into this one. We're going to have Beliebers on the Radiant side to start with, and we're going to have Duskbin on the Dire side to start with, but then we'll switch over in game 2, and if there's going to be a game 3, we'll have a coin toss for it. So yeah, ProDota2 non-pro league. It is a league with still for a non-pro league. It has a lot of prize money. The total prize pool for the non-pro part alone is $10,000. I mean, really, $10,000. Yes, the winner of the non-pro league will get $5,000 for themselves. Second prize is $3,000, and the third prize is $2,000. That's how it goes. And in case you're wondering how is this league being compiled, well, the first system was like a league system where everybody faced each other twice, and then it was like different regions had different tournaments. So for Asia, the top 3 went through to these playoffs. For Europe, the top 3 went through to these playoffs, and I mean the top 3 like it was a league system, so everybody got points for winning, or a point for draw, or no points if they lost, stuff like that. So the top 3 of both Asia and Europe are in this playoffs, and of America there's 2 teams. So the top 2 teams continued to the playoffs for the ProDota2 non-pro playoffs. That's the one. Yes. So we are gonna have this first game of the entire tournament, and we're gonna see Beliebers up on the Radiant side, like I said, Duskbin on the Dire side, and we already have some bans going on. And I have to say, I'm quite surprised that with the first pick, Beliebers chose to ban out the Lycan. Normally you don't see that. You normally see the second pick being the one to ban out the Lycan, because, they won't have a chance to pick it up, and if they leave it in, it will be picked up as first by their opponents. But Beliebers make it easier for Duskbin, so they don't have to ban out that one. So they get a chance to ban out both the Rubik and the Naga Siren, so we won't see those 2 heroes. Actually, what I do have to mention also, we have Visage in the game. We have the Rubian Assassin, Nike's Assassin?
Reserve time.
It's the bug. The bug with the scales. Yeah. He is in the game. Yeah. And the Keeper of the Light in the game as well. So those are all available in this drafting pool. I'm really I'm kind of scared to see them picked up, but I really want them to see them. I really want to see them because I wasn't that big in Dota 1, or that big. I wasn't, I didn't even know there was such a thing as a competitive scene, so I haven't seen them being played, and I'm really curious. Even though I have got some information on them, because of course I have to try to prepare somewhat, but you're not going to be able to know everything until you actually see stuff happen. But we'll find that out. But yeah, I just have to note those heroes are in the pool. So, there you go. We have Leshrek and a Darkseer banned out by Beliebers as well. Duskbin last banned out before we go into the pick'em phase. I mean, we have still a lot of heroes that are normally banned out, like the Broodmother, like the Furion, like the Invoker, even though Invoker is kind of not picked up all that often anymore. And I can tell you that... Full stream, please? Sorry. Never mind. Sorry, I got distracted. There is a Russian stream for this, it's at Pursuta. There's a Spanish stream for this as well, if you are interested in that. Athena Doda also on Twitch TV. So, just for the people that are watching right now that I want to watch it in different languages, that is available. Last ban out for Duskbin is going to be the Nature's Prophet, so we'll see what Beliebers wants to pick up as their first pick. I mean, all the jungle heroes are still in as well. Not all, but a lot, like the Chen, like the Enchantress, Enigma, all those heroes that you see. But let's see what Beliebers are going to pick up, if they're going to pick up a support, because of course, I mean, they've only been in the game since today. And I'm not sure how much time these teams have got to practice so far, because for Beliebers, they are an American team, so it's early in the morning for them right now. I doubt they will have had any chance to practice with those heroes. However, for Duskbin, they're a Philippine team, so for them it's like afternoon or evening for them already. So you could say, like, okay, they had all day to practice with it. It's really yeah, curious to see if they're actually going to pick that up, if they actually have practice with that and want to surprise Beliebers with it, because of course I'm not sure if Beliebers would know how to counter those heroes. We haven't got the Invoker as a first pickup. I just have to note, like I said, it's a an American team versus a Philippine team, so we are on the server US West, and it might also mean that I will have some delay on the graphics and such, because of course I'm from Europe, so I have a bit more delay than the players do right now on this server. So we'll see how that works out. But that's at least something I just had to say. There we have the Windrunner, solid pickup for Duskbin. I mean, a Windrunner, you can't really go wrong with a Windrunner, really. She can just be solo lane, she could even go on a tri lane, and Chaos Knight being picked up together with that one. Quite surprised that it didn't pick up the combination that they wanted to make with that Chaos Knight to begin with. Although, you know, a combination with that would be like with a Lina, with a Age Depression, Crystal Maiden maybe sometimes too. But well, there are multiple combinations to be made. So I guess that's, in that case, it's a solid pickup still, and it will give plenty of room for them to pick up the support that they want later on. Let's see how Beliebers are going to answer to this hero that is very strong around his level 10s. So we might see another mid-game hero, this time from Beliebers. I mean, so far both teams have got a solo lane, and we might see them picking up the same roles just to make sure that they have the same roles available for each other, if that makes sense. I hope it does. I hope it does. If it doesn't, oh well. We're gonna see a Shadow Demon being picked up by Beliebers here, so that's not gonna be a combination that Duskbin can have anymore at with the Chaos Knight. And I just noticed these two teams both have not got their their team profiles enabled, so I will Duskbin, as you can see, I will just enter in the names of the teams. There we go. Just so you can know which team is on what side. Tidehunter picked up by Beliebers, so having that team fight secured for them. Might see an answer for Duskbin with the same thing. Might see them thinking, you know what, we have a risk of having Sand King, Earthshake being banned out. And we don't want that, or Enigma for that matter. We don't want that. We want to have some sort of team fight of our choice, not the one that gets forced upon us. So they might pick up that one, or they could pick up the support that they want to go with the Chaos Knight, out of fear that they might have a ban out for supports. Because Beliebers has got their support, so if Duskbin would not pick up their support right now, it is very easy for Beliebers to just ban out the supports to deny a super strong lane with that Chaos Knight. I mean, Chaos Knight and something else is usually a fairly strong lane, especially if that something else has got a stun of its own. But it looks like they're not gonna go for that. But yeah, there are some supports that you don't want to see with that Chaos Knight, like an Age Separation, like a Lina. It's just so much burst damage. But Morphling gets picked up here by Duskbin, also giving away what kind of strategy they want to go for. I mean, they've got the Morphling for the late game, they've got the Chaos Knight for the mid game, looking very strong right now, and there's the instant ban out from the anti-mage for Duskbin. They do not want to have, they do not want Beliebers to have a hard carry that can face up against the Morphling. Of course, there's more than the anti-mage, but anti-mage would be the main one to have. And Beliebers are indeed banning out a support. Crystal Main will be the first one. Of course, Crystal Main is a good support in combination with the Morphling as well. So they just ban out support that could complement both, because as we see it now, it would either be Windrunner solo and then two dual lanes, with Morphling as well as Chaos Knight there. But I'm quite surprised that both teams have not picked up a jungle here yet, nor have they been banned out. I mean, they have not been banned out. Another support being banned out by Beliebers. They do not want to face the Venomancer. That would make for a very strong laning phase. But yeah, I mean, the Genesis and the Enchantress and Enigma, all heroes that we see in European teams, will still be picked up. And for the people just tuning in, because I noticed that there's some people that have just tuned in, this is a match for ProDota2 non-pro league. The prize of this league is, prize pool in total is 10,000 euros, with the winner getting 5,000. And this is actually the first game of the whole playoff system that they have. It's like a double elimination bracket. That's how it goes. So we will see this these two teams play. Today there's another match today. It's gonna be Pain versus MTW. Pain is a Brazilian team versus MTW, a European team. So those two teams are later tonight. Probably. There's a bit of a issue because, well, let's get into that later. I'll hopefully have more information then. Anyway, sorry, distraction. Yeah, we have got the chance. So there we go, finally. With Chen picked up Jungle Hero for Beliebers, having that that extra farm in the jungle. It may force Duskbin to pick up the Enchantress right now, but it would not really fit in all that well with their lineup unless they want to have a Morphling solo or a CK solo. With both of those could potentially be solo on the easy lane. So could be. We had, by the way, his last banner for Duskbin was the Broodmother, so they did not want to face that continuously pushing lineup. Pushing potential rather, not really lineup, because so far the only pushing that they have is just a Chen that they picked up. They got a lot of anti-push though in that Invoker. There's the Age Deparation, so we will see an Age Deparation AA lane with CK, CK lane. Age Deparation and a Chaos Knight, and that's quite a famous combination purely because those Cold Feet will guaranteed hit. Because if you just use a Cold Feet and then there'll be a Reality Rift, there'll be a stun, and he'll be guaranteed stunned afterwards with the Cold Feet, and that's almost a guaranteed first blood, unless you're like maybe unlucky with the Reality Rift where you're gonna position yourself to, and if you're only gonna have a 1 second stun. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see if they're actually gonna be able to get the first blood, because at level 3, kind of, that's when you want to try out your combination. Although, of course, they are facing a Shadow Demon, which is probably one of the most annoying anti-gank heroes that there is. If you're gonna try to do your combination, you combo one more thing on one hero, there will be a Shadow Demon putting a disruption on the target, unless of course Shadow Demon is the target itself, which is probably always gonna be the case if he's on the lane, because otherwise the opponents will know, like, okay, if Shadow Demon is there, he will disrupt our target, so we can't really go on him at the time. We have got an Outworld Destroyer as the carry for Beliebers. I'm really surprised to see that one. I mean, there is a lot of actually, yeah, well, I'm not sure. I am really not sure how he'll do compared to the Chaos Knight, because that's basically the hero that they have to face. Right now, Beliebers is saying, okay, we're gonna take you on 4 versus 5, as in, and 4 would be on Duskbin, everybody without the Morphling, because he'll still be farming. And we're gonna make sure that that advantage that we get during that time will be enough to take on the entire game. And Ogre Magi will be a support for with the Morphling. Okay, so we'll see 2 dual lanes, and we will see a single lane from the Windrider. I quite like these lanes from Duskbin. It's something newish. Well, at least newish for me. Sorry if it's not newish for other people. It's normally you don't see this kind of setting. They are, I mean, they have fairly strong lanes, but also fairly strong lineups. I mean, as in late game and mid game, they look very strong in that department. The only thing they really miss is team fight. They have a lot of single target nuke, really a lot of single target nuke. The only team fight they have is of course the Age Deparation ulti, but other than that, I mean, they don't have something like a Ravage that's there on Beliebers, and that might hurt them in the long run. And there's not only the Ravage, but there's also the Eclipse, and then if there is a team fight, Hand of God will stop all the nukes, as in it will be possible for the Chen to, you know, there will be one nuke target at first, and there will just be a Chen heal, and he'll be able to stay alive longer. So it will be kind of hard for Duskbin to use that or to go into that team fight. But at the same time, they have a lot of picking off potential, as in picking off heroes, and if they can make sure that they outnumber their opponent, they will definitely have a strong strong fight going. Especially if they of course take out the Tidehunter first, the Ravage will otherwise screw them over quite royally. Anyway, let's see who's playing what up on the side of Beliebers. We have got... Oh, by the way, I have never counted these two teams before, so I hope I pronounced all their names correctly. Just saying in advance, sorry if I don't. We have got Boras playing the Invoker. We have got Exiled on the Outworld Destroyer. Cakes is going to be playing the Tidehunter with a nice, he's got nice outfits. Yep. We've got Joik on the Chen, and we got Defect on the Shadow Demon. That's everybody of Beliebers. For laning wise, we're probably gonna see, I mean, I mean, really, if you're gonna, sorry, I just noticed this, so I just have to tell it again. If you're gonna if you're facing a lineup with a lot of nuke potential, with a lot of ganking potential, and I already said that Shadow Demon is probably the one that, you know, you want to have there because he'll be able to deny the gank from going on with that disruption. But there's also an Astral Imprisonment, so they can put out two heroes out of play for a while, and that is just immense. It does need some coordination because you don't want to, you know, you don't want to disrupt or Astral Imprisonment the target that you're actually trying to kill. But yeah, definitely a very interesting lineup from the Beliebers here. We'll have Invoker as a solo lane, Chen in the jungle, and I do think Tidehunter will be with the Shadow Demon and the solo lane for the Outlaw Destroyer on the bottom lane, and then these two on the top lane. That's my expectation, but we'll see. And whoa, they changed the observer board. Oh, I'm gonna check if there's. I probably shouldn't do that. Oh, they changed the donkey too. Everything changed. Well, not everything. Something changed. Leprosy changed. Sorry, distraction. Yeah, well, there's a pause anyways, cool. For Duskbin, who do we see where? We have got Lei, we have got him on the Windrunner. We've got Hashiwei playing the HD Operation and the Hashiwei even. Ninja Boogie is going to be playing that Morphling. We see Drogba playing the Chaos Knight, and the person that disconnected is Cass, and he will be playing the Ogre Magi, who already picked up wards for himself as well, and he reconnected to the game right now, as he had some bug, but he should be fine again. But this, I mean, these are two lineups that are very interesting to see them go at each other because they're they have such different strategies. It's really gonna prove which strategy is working out better, which team can execute their strategy the way they want it and have the maybe slight bit of luck on their side to take out the ganks in the case of Duskbin. It's like, well, luck, be at the right place at the right time. It's not really luck, to be fair. If you got good map awareness, you know where everybody is. It's mostly about positioning, but there's maybe some luck involved as well. If you're running into a target, you can actually kill him. We'll see though. We'll see. As well, you connected Invoker restarting PC, so we'll have to wait for that one as well. See, he disconnected. So if we're gonna have Invoker in the middle, I'm still quite unsure how these lineups are gonna be for Duskbin, as in I kind of expect them to go for the two dual lanes and the solo lane, so it's gonna be Windrunner on that hard lane. But I'm not sure which one of these two would be in the mid lane, and I think both of these work. And they're probably gonna be versus an Invoker, unless Invoker is gonna go to the bottom lane and Destroyer will be to the mid lane. That's possible too. But I'm not 100% sure. It wouldn't really matter all that much. Oh, sand. Sorry, I was at the beach. Sorry. Dagon looked much better. Let's check out the Dagon. Sorry, reading the chat. Ooh. What's that? Oh, Poor Man's shield looks cool. Doesn't look Poor Man at all anymore. Headdress. Yeah. Hood is a bit more pimped. Drums is nice. Rapier's not really changed all that much. Satanic has changed again though. I do like the Satanic has been changed because I did not like the previous one. I'm not sure if I like the Eye of Skadi being changed because I did like him being all white and stuff. Armlet? It's actually an armlet! It is actually an armlet! Oh, that makes me want to check. No, Boots of Elven Skin are still bracious also. Okay. That's a shame. Am I just blind and don't I see the Dagon or what? Oh, it does look better. You're right. Yeah. Nice pitch. I'm kinda I'm not sure if I should be sad or happy that there's no new heroes in this game. Yep. Sorry, distracted. So there we go. We actually have the on pause. Yeah, and that's the downside of having such long pauses. You do get distracted, and I'm still trying to figure out which game will be happening after this best of 3. So that's why I was distracted for that one. I will be able to tell you everything about that later, though. So don't worry about that. First, we're gonna focus on this match because we are gonna see a best out of 3 between these two teams. And looks like Beliebers are gonna go on a trip to Ward. We'll see Shadow Demon trying to place them, and he'll have an escort with him. And at the same time, everybody of Duskbin are gonna go rotate to the bottom lane, where they won't find the Invoker anymore. He'll go hide himself into the bushes, and there will be wards placed for them as well. And they don't actually have sentry wards. Nope. There are sentry wards up on the Radiant though, so we will see maybe Shadow Demon using those on the bottom lane if he finds out that there's a ward there. But I don't think Invoker will be pulling there anyway because he is by himself. He is by himself. Chaos Knight by himself on the top lane so far, not getting any help from his buddies. I mean, I might actually be wrong to see maybe there was a tri lane here. I'm not sure. We'll find out though. Another ward being placed and not being scouted out once again. Windrunner rotating to the bottom lane, and Ogre Magi actually rotating together with that, so we will see two dual lanes still. But not the dual lane I was expecting. We'll see a Windrunner combined with an Ogre Magi, and a CK actually on this top lane by himself. That makes the Age Separation being the support from the Morphling. You might see him rotate around a bit as he gets more levels, and if he knows that he's going to be fine in this... if he knows that his opponent is going to be fine in this middle lane, even though they won't be able to kill anybody off here, that's for sure, unless they get help, that is. Because, like I said, Astral Imprisonment as well as Disruption is just so much to deal with. And I mean that Duskbin is unable to kill anybody of Beliebers off. This might actually be, be very dangerous for whichever target they want to go for here. And they do go for the Age Separation with the Coldfield Land and the Shadow Demon, so he'll have to back off again. Still a lot of harassment up on the Age Separation, but he will be fine, as will the Shadow Demon. Both eat a tango and should be okay again. In the meantime, on the top lane, top lane first, sorry. Top lane, we have got the Chaos Knight versus the Tidehunter. Both should be okay also. I mean, melee versus melee. If there's gonna be a kill, it's gonna be with help. Probably with help of well, either the Age Separation or the Shadow Demon, whichever is going to leave our lane first. In the meantime, we're going to find someone in the jungle. Ogre Magi being scouted out here by the Chen. We're getting harassed a bit here. He's on the run from the Setter Hellcaller. There's a lot of damage being done. Chen knows that he can take him on if he turns around. But he actually gives up right now. In the meantime, on the Invoker, we see him on the bottom lane facing the Windrunner, who is now by himself again. Oh, hello. Hello, Disruption. This might not be the right way to go. Soulcatcher on there as well. He's going to try to get away. Will it be in time, though? Cold Fleet will hit, but there's another Astral Imprisonment. Another couple of right clicks. Not going to be enough. No first blood being shed here. And he's going to be able to get away. I do feel like he was quite lucky with that. Beliebers... they had a perfect situation to try to get that first blood going, but they did not have the right click damage for it. And Cass is gonna be going towards the bottom lane once again. Oh, a double damage rune. Oh, no, it will not be in time. Shen picking up the double damage rune and is actually gonna not chase him, but right click damage him a bit. And in the meantime, yeah, that's the one I want, so that's cool. Never mind. So it's gonna be the Outward Destroyer that's farming on this mid lane versus the Morphling. Both have 8 last hits right now. I do feel like last hit wise it should be fairly even. I mean, oh wait. Ah, sorry, almost missed that. Chaos Knight and I mean these two. I said in theory. I mean they should not kill each other off unless someone's really not careful with that. And it looks like well they were still careful as they were still alive. But maybe not all that careful enough. Chaos Knight has not got any mana left. Tidehunter not either. First blood picked up by the Windrunner, being assisted here by the Ogre Magi, and it was on the Invoker. Damn it, thought I was missing first blood on the top lane and actually missed first blood on the bottom lane. Shame on me. And the Chen wasn't even there apart from Mr. Tornado helping out. I mean, did he get an assist for that? No, he did not. So the Tornado wasn't even helping out that. It was just a stun from the Ogre Magi and a power shot Windrunner. As we see, someone has disconnected from the game. Oh, Tornado! Ogre Magi going down here. And he wants to go for more. Windrunner getting a cold snap, going down. Double kill. Chen taking one, Invoker taking one. And that's a comeback. As in, that's taking the lane back. Chen helping out there. Tornado helping out for sure. And I just realized that I, for some reason, for a second there, I thought Chen was upon the Dire team. But no, that's not true. Wow, I really have to wake up, it seems. But have no fear. We will. There will probably be plenty of kills more to come. Definitely with the lane up of Duskbin. They do need those kills up on that Chaos Knight. So far on last hit, these two are pretty even. 9 for 1 up on the Windrunner and 8 for 2 up on the Invoker. Of course, Windrunner got a kill and a death, and Invoker got a kill and a death too, and an assist. So Invoker slightly ahead again on this lane, but it should still be fairly even unless there's going to be help again for one of these. As we do see Ogre Magi rotating to the top lane. He's now going to help up on the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight who has got a bottle which is updated model as well, and might be looking at a kill on the side hunter if Ogre Magi is going to help out, if he's going to come in from the side, which he might actually do, unless he's going to pull first. Yeah, he probably is going to pull another lane with that. It does get spotted by the Tight Hunter though, so he knows that he's there. So he knows that he should be very careful. We have a blink up in the middle lane. We have got Age Deprivation taking a lot of damage. Going down, we farm through from the Morphling, kills off the Shadow Demon Steel. It was actually Age Deprivation that took the last hit on that one. Morphling will get stunned by the Centaur. Should be able to back off. No rune yet spawned, so he won't get anything there. He gets an Astral Imprisonment. Both Chen here still. Chen has some mana still. There's going to be an Ogre Magi. He's going to help out. Throwing a stun up on the Outward Destroyer. Bottle charges helping Morphling out. He wants to go back in. He wants to weave farm through. He wants to get a kill, and he gets it too. Age Deprivation back in the meantime. So Chen, he has to back off. He has no place here anymore. So 1 for 2. Once again, this time on the middle lane. And the 2 this time going to Duskbin. So they lost an Age Deprivation, but definitely gained more in return, with also getting that kill up on the Morphling. Very important for him to have. In the meantime, we have Invoker taking down the Winter. It looks like it was a close battle. Tornado being used, Invoke being used, probably a Cold Snap being used there as well. And that was Invoker taking the second kill in the lane, so definitely taking the advantage now after that kill, comeback kill that he got earlier. Astral Imprisonment in this middle lane. Morphling is using his Clarity in the meantime. You can just continue doing that during the Astral Imprisonment also. In the meantime, we have got a kill again. Wow, I switched there just too late. It's gonna be Chaos Knight that took the kill on the Tide Hunter, and it was a very close battle. What is going on the bottom lane? In the meantime, arrows hitting. It's gonna be Invoker in a lot of trouble. Windrunner looking for that power shot. Is not gonna get it so far though. Right-clicking Shackle is not latching power shot, not hitting. And that is not going to be a kill. I did think that I was going to miss a kill there again, but no kill for Lei this time. Yeah, he's backing off. He's got to continue farming. In the meantime, Morphling picked up a rune, got a double damage rune, and I see the recipes have updated as well, as he put someone in the donkey, and he will send him his way. And Age Deprivation rotating back towards the middle lane to help out his Morphling. Morphling, who's been free farming, okay, 27 for 3. I mean, if we look at the last hits in total, we do say that the 2 carries for Duskbin. What the hell is going on? Really? Tide Hunter taking care of the Chaos Knight by himself. Ogre Magi being there too, not able to help out. And not even a Ravage was used to do that. I do think that Chaos Knight was just overextending himself, as he was probably still low from that gank earlier, but I'm not sure why he did not go back further. Ravage not being used by the Tide Hunter, but he has got it now, so we will maybe see Beliebers trying to go for a couple more teamfights, as the kills are very even, 5 for 4 right now. Phase boots complete upon the Invoker. And what I was saying is that we see the 2 carries from Duskbin being very high on the last hits, and of Beliebers, well, Cold Snap. Does he want to go for this? No. Nope. As for Beliebers, I mean, they have got 4 heroes after that, so doing better with more of their heroes in general, but it's not up. I mean, it's not going to do as much as the farm on the Morphling or as the farm on a Chaos Knight. That's going to be the major difference here. Here comes the Tide Hunter. Like I said, he is level 6, well, level 7 right now, but he has got his Ravage and he wants to use it, and he wants to use it to take down a Morphling. Morphling has not died once, and he wants to make it happen. He's going to hopefully get an 8-minute rune for him, but we'll see if he actually gets that. Nope, he doesn't. It's going to be on the bottom lane, and it's going to be a regeneration rune. Picked up by the Ogre Magi, as he got counter-warded by his wards there that he had standing there earlier. Morphling backing out again. I mean, he knew that the Tide Hunter was standing there, so Tide Hunter also knows that he got caught out, so he's gonna go back towards his top lane, and we'll continue farming there, or at least try to farm, or try to stop Chaos Knight from farming, because Chaos Knight is farming really good. I mean, he's died once, yes, but he's been doing good. He's got most last hits in the game, as you can see, and he's got 700 gold right now. And yeah, it's just happily farming. He's level 8, so it shouldn't be that much longer before he's gonna go into fights. 4 second stun landing on the Tide Hunter here, but look at that. The Cricket Shell helping out. Guys landing kills. I might be in some trouble right now. There is still a Ravage up if he wants to use it. And he actually, I do think that he wants to. No mana anymore for now. 3 seconds left and Invoker coming out to help. Getting the last hit on that one. Cold Snap helping out there as well, of course. And that's the mana boots. And that's the kill on the Chaos Knight that I did not miss. Thank you there. In the meantime, we have got the Outward Destroyer. Putting the Morphling into natural imprisonment, saving his own life maybe if he thought that was needed, or just stopping Morphling from taking the last hit. Very useful of course as well. A separation ulti is gonna fly, is maybe gonna hit on this Tidehunter here. And actually this might kill him off. This definitely, yeah. Hello, bye Tidehunter. Hello, Asian Separation, taking the kill. A very important thing to note here too is that Asian Separation actually gets the experience from that kill, even though he was nowhere close, but purely because he took that last hit, took that kill for himself. He got the experience for that as well, as it's that part is global. In the meantime, Windrunner has been given free reign on this bottom lane, where she has been pressuring the tower a bit. I mean, she's been able to do that as well. The person on our lane, the Invoker, has rotated, is now on the top lane, continuing farm. More to stop the Chaos Knight from farming than to get extra farm for himself, because he was not doing that badly. But the Tidehunter is going to try to look for team fights more. He is going to try to look for a team fight in the middle lane, and if he looks for it now, he'll find it, because there's 3 of Duskbin in this middle lane right now, with the Morphling going for a rune, actually gets it, an illusion rune as well. We'll see if he's going to be able to force out a team fight. We do have some blinks out from Duskbin. Looks like they might want to go in on this. Let's see though, Ogre Magi is still level 5, so no double cast, multicast for him. Smoke up, they want to go for this. Here comes the stun. Age Separation ulti will fly and hits and kills. Age Separation taking the last hit for that one. Quick kill for them. The Tidehunter not in time there to do anything about that. So nice, well, gank from Duskbin for sure. As we see, Invoker is back onto the bottom lane right now. I mean, he had free farm for a while, but apparently he did not want to stop the Chaos Knight all that much. They kind of count on their own capabilities to counter this Chaos Knight, who's been still free farming. I mean, he got killed off twice now, but still. Beliebers looking to push, got the Chen with 2 creeps as well as 2 other heroes on this bottom lane. They will get ganked from a fake Morphling, and Tidehunter will be there as well. If it turns out into a team fight, it will be going towards the way of Beliebers, because that Ravage is still not used and he wants to use it desperately. That's the point of a Ravage. Tornado going through. Ogre Magi might be in some trouble. Gets a cold snap. Gets a disruption. Age Separation ulti is actually going to hit on 3 heroes. Here comes the Tidehunter. Ravage hits on 2. Gush on the Ogre Magi. He goes down. Tidehunter taking the last hit. Windrunner backing off. He knows that he should not be there anymore. In the meantime, tower did go down. So that's the first tier 1 tower dropping in the game. And it's going towards the side of Beliebers that do indeed have the more strong pushing lineup with that Chen in their midst. In the meantime, Age Separation, wow, Outward Destroyer, sorry, is still in the middle lane. He is doing okay on this farm. Keeping up with his teammates, also keeping up with Chaos Knight for a while now, but that Morphling now is going out of control. He's got 50 last hits right now, 50 for 5, and he has just been able to continue getting last hit, and he still has not died yet, so massive change there. Blink out from the Invoker. Invoker is invisible right now. He's gonna look for a kill. Might find one on the Age Separation if he wants to go for that. And I do think he should be able to, especially with this position of the Age Separation. Yeah. In the meantime, Windrunner killing off the Tidehunter. I'm gonna follow here though. There's gonna be 3 heroes of Duskbin on the top lane. I'm gonna follow this Invoker because, yeah, there we go. Cold Snap there. Use his ultimate now. This is the right time. Cold Snap, putting him in some trouble. Tornado going through as well. And that is gonna be Age Separation throwing in a cold feet, doing what he can. But Invoker dominating, taking the last hit. Here comes the Morphling though. Gets the Invoker, finds him in a cold feet, stunned up, ready to rock, ready to go. It's still gonna be popping in invisibility, and it's gonna be Invoker getting out of that one. Nice job for that. And in the meantime though, in tier 1 tower on the top lane does drop, where Windrunner was able to take down the Tidehunter earlier. I mean, he did not have his Ravage anymore, was not able to do anything. It was 3 versus 1, so no chance for him. And Invoker actually, yeah, on his way out should be just fine, unless Age Separation can throw out an ulti again in time. I don't think it's gonna be in time though. And he's not even gonna try. Not gonna try at all. In the meantime, Ninja Boogie getting harassed, getting a soul catcher from the Shadow Demon up on him. Shadow Demon who's level 5. Let's take a look at the levels for now. Invoker of the highest level, level 11. He has been in most skills as well. I mean, if we look at that, he's been on 6 out of the 8 kills. Age Separation ulti hits. We forming through. Nope, backing off again. Power Shot did not hit either. We have got a Buckler up on the Windrunner. She's gonna go for Mechanism. They need that Mechanism up really fast, so that's a great choice for them. I mean, as I said earlier, the team fight is in favor of Beliebers. And with that mechanism, they can just make sure that they also have some team fight. There goes his stun. Force staff forces him back. Disruption up on the Morphling. Yes, a big guy. We farming through. Ravage still hits though. Anchor smash. And that's gonna be Shadow Demon taking down the Morphling. It's gonna be Windrunner going down here too, I believe. Yes, there he goes. Invoker getting a mega kill for that one. Astral Imprisonment is gonna be up on the Chaos Knight who came there too. Cold Snap, and that is a double kill for Invoker. The Chain Zone for the Ogre Magi will be able to go away. Demonic Purge getting slowed heavily. Look at the damage. Hand of God going through just because there can, and Eclipse being used to take down the Ogre Magi, and that is 4-0 in favor of Beliebers, and that is a team fight that I was talking about that they want, that they need. And that is going to be another tier 2 tower, tier 1 tower rather, dropping for Beliebers, second one in the game for them. And they're going to continue their push onto this tier 2 tower. Every 5 of them are here, every 4 of them, because Invoker has rotated back to the bottom lane, where he's going to do some pushing of his own. Fortifications going on to the latest one happening. Here comes the Morphling again. Does he want to go for something? Looks like he might get stunned by the Centaur though. Shackled. Oh, disruption! Will it be in time? Will be enough. Mechanism going through as well. He has that one, but look at the right clicks. It's gonna be Morphling that takes the last hit, and he will try to take some of the creeps, chance creeps with him. If he's gonna be able to do that, I'm not sure. Putting a lot of effort into it though. Yeah, there you go. Clap still hits, but you know, goes down. Morphling taking that gold as well. Nice job for him. 1200 gold up on him, and that was actually the first time that he died, and they were able to take something in return for it, and it was Morphling that did pick up the kill, so important there as well. And actually the Chaos Knight, I mean, he came into that fight, I'm quite surprised about his pecking as well. I mean, he came into the fight, was not able to do that much. For his pecking, usually you see like at level 11 they do pick up this Phantasm, but then they pick up level 2 Phantasm, because at level 10 they would have picked up the first one. A separation ulti, gonna fly, gonna hit as well on 2. Astral Imprisonment in the meantime, going off. And it was hit on the Morphling. Oh, wow. So much damage being done. Outworld Destroyer taking the kill. And the rest, rightfully so, on the run. They are too afraid to face this. There is no Ravage up yet, but it's only 20 seconds before it's up again.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I'm really happy that everything is happening on the same lane, because at least now I'm not missing that much kills. Tornado. Nope, nope, nope. Not gonna happen. Tower being pressured still though. Exalt doesn't seem to mind that he's being attacked by a tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Last hit is gonna be for the Radiant indeed. We've got Age Separation being slowed down a lot, and Disruption, definitely Blast going through. Age Separation ulti will fly. He should be fine for now. Astral Imprisonment up on the Ogre Magi, and everybody of Beliebers backing out again. It's a lot with that AA ulti up on them, but yeah, makes them forces them back. In the meantime, Morphling has to continue with his farm. That is something that they that they are counting on. I mean, if you're gonna be facing this lineup as being Duskbin, I mean, they know, like, okay, you know, we have got late game with Morphling, we've got the mid game with the Chaos Knight, and in the meantime, we will probably get pressured by our opponents, and we're kind of okay with that. We're kind of okay with that. It doesn't mean that they're gonna let it go, that they're not gonna defend their towers, but it's definitely not over yet for them. And they look to push for the last tier 1 tower, still standing up on the Radiant side, because they were just able to take down tier 1 on the bottom lane. Definitely Blast, hitting only on 1. Only on the Morphling. Tower still not down. It is not in night range yet either, but it will be shortly. A couple more right clicks needed. There we go. It's in the night range. We'll probably get denied by the Invoker, even though a tier 1 tower mid lane is a very important tower to have, not for the gold, but mostly for the TP point. So he might just keep it because of that. So we have a smoke up for Duskbin. They want to go for this. They can go for this also. Just turn on the stats to go to the gold per minute. As we can see, I mean, Morphling Chaos Knight's still fairly high, but it's gonna be the Invoker and the OD. That's oh, multicast Disruption saves his life. Ravage in the meantime, tied onto them. There goes the Windrunner. There goes the Age Separation, and there goes the Ogre Magi. 3-4-0 in favor of Beliebers, and that was a Blink Dagger ready upon the Tidehunter. Blink Dagger up on him, so he had some nice farm, he had some kills, and that was enough for him to pick up the Blink Dagger and was able to use it in a good way to take that kills rather. Well, he only got one for himself, but he made that those kills happen. Roshan, cold snap up on him. Cold snap. Pushing in the meantime on the top lane. It's just creeps, so we will see probably someone TP there to take the gold. But yeah, Chaos Knight actually got ahead of it now. He is continuing his farm on the lane. And with that Roshan, bam. Invoker and OD back up again. And it's gonna be the OD that picked up the Aegis, so he will be a hard one to take down. He's got his 4-staff also to for survivability. I mean, we saw that earlier already. Just checking in case I missed any other items that we missed. We also saw the mechanism up on the channel. We saw the blink dagger. Invoker, we saw his items. He's got 3,400 gold though. Just saying. I'm not sure what he wants to go for. If he wants to go for a BKB or a sheepstick, or I mean, a sheepstick would definitely be a good option in this team lineup. First, this team lineup, because there's a lot of single target stuns, or just stuns in general. And you just want to be able to do your thing while you are magic immune, while you can't be stunned, while you just want to have a BKB at some point. Even though Lincoln Spear wouldn't be that bad either, it can only stop one of the direct stuns. Tower will get denied by the Invoker. Disruption, Morphling has to back out here now. He's taking a lot of damage. He's gonna go down. The Tidehunter taking the last hit. That Soul Catcher on there definitely worked out. Blinkin wants to go. Windrunner. Gush is ready again. There it goes. Gets a stun though. Gets a no multicast. And it's gonna be Windrunner. User Windrunners will be in time. I'm not sure. I think it will be. I think it actually will be. Windrunner who still has her mechanism complete. Like I said, oh, Blinkin's getting stunned. Landing a Gush, this time on the Yoga Magi, because Windrunner was smart enough to back off there. In the meantime, Chaos Knight was able to take off the Chen on the back, was there, and there he goes. He wants to go for more, actually. So Shadow Demon puts himself into a Disruptor. He chased the wrong one, but he just needs one more hit. Reality Ripple makes sure, double kill for the Chaos Knight. He's webbed up. He wants to go for more. Does he? He doesn't have any mana anymore. He still has 2 bottle charges though, but that Tidehunter is just too dangerous for him to face right now. In the meantime, we still have got... Well, the tower is one tower in favor of Beliebers right now, but it's still very even. We check out the gold graph, not very even. In favor of Beliebers, we have seen them take most kills. We have seen them take most towers. Well, 1 tower in favor right now, like I just said. But also, I mean, like I said, it is definitely for Duskbin. It's only just starting. They have got a Morphling. They have got a Chaos Knight. They have got the late game if it goes to that, and they want to make sure it goes to that. Morphling, wonder what he's buying. Picked up an Ogre Club, might also be going for a BKB, just to have that completed up on him, because of course that's like the one thing that you get for the Ravage. You don't want to get Ravaged, so you pick up a BKB. The one thing that you get indeed. Let's see, smoke up. They're not gonna be able to fight anybody though. It's gonna be Shadow Demon that's gonna go to check out the rune maybe. Gonna check where he should ward. There we go. Places the ward. In the meantime, I was checking out items. We see a staff wizardry up on the chest, so he was gonna go for a 4-staff as well, I think. Even though, yeah, no. Well, I would definitely applaud an Aghanim Scepter up on the Chen. Though with this lineup, they're probably not going to try to take team fights in between Ravages anyway, so in that case it's not going to be that useful. But with those ganks, it's definitely something that I would want that Chen to have, and he could still go for it, although you normally see a point booster being picked up as a first item, so we'll find out. Shadow Demon, in the meantime, he did not have that much. Did we go over everybody from the Radiant already? I think we did. It's going to be Admiral Destroy actually picking up a BKB also, well, not really picking up a BKB, but he picked up the Yoga Club, and actually, yeah, here comes the BKB, completed already, nice job for him. Oh, BKB got red eyes. Morphling is the trouble, takes a Gush, should be morphing in strength right now, he is. Reforming out of that one. Is he gonna be fast enough? Yes, he is. Shackle ledges on the Tidehunter. There's gonna be a power shot that doesn't hit anything. Bit weird power shot there from Lei, but at least he saved his Morphling, so he will be safe. That is all you can ask for. Pushing, gotta continue from Beliebers though. They have got a Ravage once again, they got a Blink once again. They've got 4 heroes up on their bottom lane. Actually 5 now with the Invoker on his way from the side. Invoker who picked up a point booster is gonna go for an Aghanim, most likely. Pump out those spells at an even faster rate. Tower will drop, so there's 2 towers in favor right now for Beliebers. And we will see if they can continue the pushing that is happening right now. If they can take the team fight, they will probably get a tier 3 and maybe even a barracks. Just gonna take a sip of water hopefully before the fight starts. Actually no, I'll wait. I'll wait indeed. Let's see though, Invoker going in there, Tornado EMP. Living on the edge. Oh, hello, Admiral Destroyer is gonna put him in astral imprisonment. In the meantime, some harassment being put in the tower, mechanism going through as well, helping them out, making sure that they can stay here without any downside. Windrunner landing a shackle, not clutching though. Power shot. does hit this time. And yeah, it's just a bit of a standoff. I mean, they're waiting for everybody of Duskbin to be standing like in fairly close range. A separation ulti. Wow, there goes the OD already. A lot of nuke damage. This might be the cue for Duskbin to go in. Ravage. It will be the cue of Beliebers to go in. There goes the Ravage. There goes the Ogre Magi. Still landing a multicast upon a Titan to be already casted his Ravage, so that doesn't matter. Hand of God going through. It's gonna be Chaos and he's gonna try to do everything he can. But look at that damage. He is not able to get away from that one. It's gonna be Titan who takes the last hit. In the meantime, Age Separation is taken to an astral imprisonment. Outworld Destroyer popped this BKB. Needs one more right click up on this Outworld Destroyer, up on this Age Separation to take it down. And he did. Tornado going through, stopping the Windrunner from going away. And he gets picked up by the Chance Test of Fate. And that's gonna be a tier 3 tower in favor of Beliebers. As the pushing power from Duskbin is just not ready yet. They're just not ready for these team fights. And this will indeed mean I'm really thirsty. Morphlings down here, picked up a BKB as well.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Has not used it yet though. Does he want to? They should see him here, to be fair. Here he goes. Not sure what he tried. He tried to deny his barracks. Barracks will still go down. Gets put in an astral imprisonment. Taking a cold snap. Is actually moving out of there. Age separation ulti is gonna hit. So that is something we farm through. Doesn't hit anything though. There goes the blink out from the Titan. He does not want to be here anymore. I mean, their job is already done anyway. They're gonna get the ranged barracks with the siege creep also. So that will be a double barracks before. I mean, they did not lose a single hero. They did not lose a single hero. Like, not even one.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
In the meantime, their top tower is top tower from Duskbin is under siege. A bit of harassment there, but it will be fine. As we can see the Chaos Knight running actually. Well, nope, not gonna be able to get that one. Nah, shouldn't chase an Invoker. Invoker with that wax on him. Invoker was actually specking Wax Sword, so it's just not a good idea to chase him. And now I will drink some water. There, peace and quiet. Yay. So let's see. What else did I miss? Item-wise. We saw the 4 stars, we saw the Blink Dagger. On the Radiant side, nothing new just yet. Even though they did just won a team fight, no new items up on them just yet. Titan Shark got 2k gold. Actually, I'm gonna check out the current standings of gold in a second. We've got Morphling picked up a BKB in that previous fight. Chaos Knight picked up a Sasha and Yasha. So that will be up on him, even though he still went down fairly fast in the previous fight also. And Windrunner color mechanism complete, so that is good good developments for them. If it's gonna be enough, I am not sure. Hand of God going through, they want to save that Invoker on the top lane, who got ganked. There was a stun, there was a disruption, sorry, there was no disruption, but there was at least a Reality Rift, and Invoker able to back out from that one, uses invisibility for that, should be safe. Tidehunter feels very comfortable standing here versus his Morphling actually, quite surprising to see that. It should be okay, landing a gush just because he can, mostly. 2200 gold up on him. So yeah, I was gonna check out the current gold. There we go, wow. We've got the Invoker, I mean, yeah, wow, it doesn't really matter, I mean, in current standings. Disruption. No. Oh, here we go, there we go. A separation, it's gonna be in some trouble, wow! Did he really just die in 3 hits? I think he did. I think he did. Age separation, free food for exiled, free food for the OD. Nice pickup versus the team of Duskbin has proven to be. The only thing they need to do now is keep the pressure on. Not give Duskbin any chance to farm. That would not be good. Power shot going through, they want to continue pushing indeed. It's gonna be tier 3 towers getting pressured next. There is a Chen tower. Helping out, disruption, gotta create illusions. Off the Shadow Demon though, I was kind of expecting illusions of the Outworld Destroyer to get some extra damage up on the tower, but not gonna happen. And this is all free tower damage, by the way. Disruption. Is separation ulti? Nope. Well, actually, yeah, does hit on the OD. Ravage blinking wants to go for this. Gush lands. Deafening Blast going through as well. Mechanism goes up there, but still Ogre Magi is gonna drop. The same goes for the Windrunner. Double kill for the OD there, and he is on the run there. Wants to go, puts the Morphling into an Astral Imprisonment. He's gonna try to back out, but here comes the Reality Rift. Actually did not hit. He will be fine. Gush landing, blink away. He's still alive. Can't believe he's still alive. Taking a lot of damage. Still has got the Nern charge up on him. Might actually drop here, but we will see. No, 12 HP, he's gonna live. In the meantime, Shadow Demon did go down that mess also. Dust has been popped. Hand of God going through. We do have a meteor falling from the sky. I'm not entirely sure where because it's a mess. Everybody's chasing out of that one. And yeah, OD has TP to base, so it's gonna be safe. Or is being sent home by the Chen. Either one of them is, yeah, probably got, I'm not sure. Either one will be fine. Either one should be good indeed. So that was a massive fight. I want to say in favor of Duskbin, purely because they were able to defend their tower and were able to kill off at least one hero. Okay, they lost two, but they gained one hero. Were able to defend their tower and force the OD back. And now he knows that he's not invincible. I mean, he already used his Aegis earlier. Picked up a BKB. Picked up his BKB. We already saw his BKB earlier, I guess. But definitely, yeah, definitely. Even though they lost more heroes, it's definitely gonna be Duskbin. That's gonna be that. In the meantime, what did Invoker pick up? He picked up his Aghanim Scepter. We saw him building towards that, so that should not come as a surprise. We're actually gonna have that one up again. We have got two Radiant heroes, sorry, up on the charge, with the OD and the Invoker being the highest farmed heroes on the map. And Chaos Knight desperately trying to catch up. He picked up a Mentor Hammer. I do think he's looking for his BKB. I mean, just to withstand that Ravage is just so painful to deal with. We have got Morphling picking up his Blade of Leprosy. So he's probably going to try to go for Mad Style if he can still get it before Beliebers are trying to end it. Which they will be. I mean, there's still one tier 2 tower up, and that's going to be their goal. They have placed a ward here, counter warded here as well. They are prepared. They are definitely prepared. Double damage rune up on the Shadow Demon. And they know it's an illusion, so no spells being used for that. See, you check out if I got some new items. Nope. Windrunner has got a Embracer, but other than that, I mean, it's just she just doesn't have that much. She just doesn't have that much. Even though she did not do that bad in her lane, to be fair. Power shot. Just harassing. Just trying to kill off some creep waves. They're waiting for the next one. Still everybody hanging out in that top lane though. Apart from the Morphling. He can teleport there if he wants to, so he'll be able to farm and to continue his farm while the rest of his team is having a standoff at the top. We have some blinks. See what they want to go for this. They want to go for the Shadow Demon. Chaos Knight Illusion. This is Morphling. This is Morphling. He can go there if he wants to. There he goes. He wants to. 3 seconds still landing here. He will be sent home. Will it be in time? Yes, it will be. No hero going down just yet. Chen gonna be able to force stab himself and TP himself out of that one. Nice escape. Well, escape. Nice. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was really Duskbin looking for a kill, looking for something on the way out, on the way back, but they were not able to pick up anything. So definitely good. Good awareness, a good decision by Beliebers to not let themselves get caught out. We have some creeps that have been hitting on his tower. I mean, it's already down to half health. That will be very dangerous. If they try something like this again, if they try something like all fighting somewhere outside of their base again, and they have a lane that's, you know, mega creeps, that could end very badly for them. They can only leave their base for so long. Deafening Blast, Tornado for EMP, sorry, Morphling. Ace Operation ulti gonna hit too. He pops his BKB, weave forms through, actually not hitting anything with that. There goes Eclipse, but there was still BKB. Rav's being used. It's gonna be Morphling. Morphling at strength might be able to get away from that one. In the meantime, Windrunner did go down, and there goes the OD with his right click power, killing off the Ogre Magi. He wants to go for more, wants to go for the Chaos Knight. Will it be enough? 2 seconds still up on the Tidehunter. It will be enough. There is a refresher up on the Tidehunter, and that was another Ravage, killing off the Age of Desperation, and that is a GG called by Duskbin. But have no fear, there is a game 2, and we will see if Duskbin can make their strategy work out, and we will see if I'm not missing more kills than I did this game. Really, sorry for that. Anyway, it's gonna be Beliebers that take game 1 for this first game in the ProDota2 non-pro league. As I explained at the start of this game, there is gonna be a prize pool of $10,000 for this non-pro league, with the winner taking 5,000 of that one, the second place taking 3, and the third place taking 2. And that is gonna be what these teams are fighting for. This is game 1 out of the elimination bracket, out of the playoffs. Double elimination bracket, as I say. And I've got Age Operation ulti. They still want to kill off some heroes. 4 seconds stun up on the Shadow Demon. Yeah, there they go. I mean, Duskbin, I mean, they do have a strong lineup. They were just not able to hold it long enough before their Morphling got bigger. Before their Morphling got big enough. Jeez. Ultra kill. Is he gonna get a rampage? No, 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 it was Jen taking the kill. No rampage for him.
Dire's middle tower is under
No rampage for him. So, we have got another gaming coming from these two teams. I am Sheever, I am a Ghost of Gamers caster. Go check out ghostofgamers.net for your esports information. By the way, if you want to know more information about this ProDota2 league, there's also a normal ProDota2 league, like this is the non-pro, and there's also a pro with a prize pool of $20,000. You can find more information on that on ProDota2.com with Dota 2 just written like Dota and then the number 2. So. Not in letters, just the number. So go visit that site as well if you want to know more information about the brackets, about the prizes, about the rules. Everything is on there. As yeah, you want to look at this stream for a while for all the stuff that I missed. I'm gonna take a drink and then I'll be refreshed before afterwards. Actually, first I'm gonna be right back and we'll discuss it later with you.